on, guys? This is Lageable once again with techneedz. Today we're going to be taking a look at the best TVs for your PlayStation 5, for your Xbox Series X. Now, the reason I decided to make this video is because I'm pretty sure by now the majority of you guys have already upgraded to the next gen console, and the long list of waiting to actually get a brand new console has come down quite a bit. But I do have a question for you guys. How many of you have upgraded already and have been able to find a PlayStation 5? Or if you're still searching, let me know in the comment section down below. For those of you who have a PlayStation 5 and have an Xbox Series X, one of the biggest things you're definitely going to want to upgrade as well is your TV. Because if you're not playing on a monitor, you're mostly playing on a TV, and you might not be able to utilize the best thing about these consoles, and that is being able to play at 4K with 120 gigahertz. Now, I know some of these TVs might be a little bit expensive, but the TVs I'm going to be mentioning here today are going to feature 2.1 HDMI. Some won't, but they're still going to give you a bang for your buck regardless of your desires. So for those of you who don't know, the new consoles come with two brand new technologies. These are like kind of the staple points of the consoles. Number one, it's HDMI 2.1, which is allowing you to play the game at 120 gigahertz per second. And in addition to that, allowing you to play that while watching it in 4K, which is phenomenal. Next thing is they're giving you the ability of being able to hear the audio and having that audio transmit through your HDMI, whether you're watching Netflix or any streaming service, and allowing you to actually tap into the main source with Dolby Atmos. So really good thing. So main thing they're focusing on is giving you good quality at really high refresh rate, and in addition to that, giving you good sound. That's pretty much the major updates for these two consoles. But if your TV can't handle it, there was really no point in you upgrading. So we're going to break down what are the best TVs and the ones I recommend that you guys should definitely consider. So starting off the list with number one is the LG OLED CXP. Now, this is part of a series. There's a couple of them that fall under this category. And the cool thing about this TV is that you're able to get it at a very small size, which is 48, all the way up to a very high size, which is 77 inches. So you can pick between 48, 55, 65, or 77. Now, the LG CX is a 2020 model, but it is a very good, well-performing TV, but it will give you good fidelity when it comes to audio and when it comes to picture quality. I highly definitely recommend this TV, especially for gaming, as it has really low input lag and by far might be one of the best TVs with input lag when it comes to gaming. So definitely do check this out if you don't have the budget to upgrade to a fully maxed 4K 120 gigahertz. The next one I want to mention, guys, of course, is the one that's going to give you more bang for your buck, which is the TCL 6 series. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with the brand TCL, they've actually been on the market for quite a long while, and they do a lot. They do monitors, they also do TVs, and they're actually an upcoming TV who has a really good reputation of producing really good quality and giving you very good, visuals. Now, overall, in general, guys, this is a very good choice if you plan on purchasing it to pick it up for the PlayStation 5, or if you plan on purchasing this for your Xbox Series X. Now, this does come at half the price that the first one we mentioned, which is the LG CX, and it's still going to give you a really good low input lag. In addition to that, it has really good high contrast, so the picture quality is going to look very smooth and very nice, and it's going to allow you to run this at 1080p input lag of 20 milliseconds, and it's going to give you 4K HDR input lag of 18 milliseconds. It comes with sizes of 55, 65, and 75, so it doesn't really matter, how high or how low you want to go. This one tends to be a little bit bigger when it comes to picture quality. Now, one of my personal favorites, guys, is the Sony XBR900H. This is by far one of the best TVs due to the fact that this is going to give you true 4K 120 gigahertz per second. So if you want to maximize your full potential of the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series X, this is definitely the one you want to go with due to the fact that this is going to give you everything you possibly need or your heart's content. This gives you amazing picture quality. It's definitely a little bit superior, I would say, or a little bit superior than the TCL 6 series, but the price is not that much of a difference. We're looking around $1,400. Once again, guys, I did forget to mention all these TVs I'm mentioning here. Links down below if you guys want to go ahead and pick these up for your consoles. And overall, in general, this is a very good one. It has really good input lag, so if you're running this at 1080p, your input lag is going to be 16 milliseconds. And if you're running this at 4K, input lag actually goes down a little bit. It goes down to 15 milliseconds as well. Super duper affordable. And the advantage of this one, it comes with the HDMI port to support that 4K 120 gigahertz per second. So really excited for this one. Highly recommend, especially if you're a PlayStation owner. You might as well just go Sony PlayStation and Sony TV. That's the best way to actually go about it. All right, so another personal favorite of mine, I am a big Samsung guy. I love Samsung, and this is the Samsung Q80T. This is part of a series. These come in actually a lot of really good sizes. It comes in 49, 50, 55, 65, 75, and 85. Yeah, guys, you could get like full on range 85. You know, they might as well make it at 110. I'm just telling you, this is actually a really good TV. This is by far the most expensive TV here out of all the lists. It's roughly around 1,500. But the image quality is extremely amazing. In addition to that, it's also a smart TV. It's one of the least expensive Samsung TVs, but out of the ones I'm mentioning here, it's definitely the one with the most upper range. It comes with a full array of local dims, so the picture quality will beat anything above the, pretty much about the TVs I mentioned. Even if you had the old Samsung, the Q70, they're still even a lot better. This particular Samsung TV was primarily made for people who love gaming, so it was kind of focused for that direction. In addition to that, it's going to give you the 4K 120 gigahertz per second. Now, I want to make sure you guys pay close attention to this, because what I'm going to tell you guys, if you guys get the 49-inch and the 50-inch, that does not support the 4K 120 gigahertz. You have to go 55, 65, 75, and 85 to be able to tap into the 4K 120 gigahertz per second and the VRR support. If you're wondering what the heck is VR support, it's just variable rate. So that means it's going to be able to fluctuate and determine if there's a fast-paced activity that they need to up the the gigahertz or bring it down. But highly recommend this one, guys. If you own an Xbox, I'd probably go with this one if you guys are like anti-Sony, right? So just letting you guys know right there. All right, the next one I want to mention, and this is because I did want to put a TV here that was actually the lowest you could possibly go in this category, running around $800 to $900. You could actually find it a little bit cheaper, like around $700. Just click the link down below, you'll be able to pick this one up. And that is the Vizio M Series Quantum. There's a really good TV, once again, a 2020 model, and this one comes in sizes of 50, 55, and 65. In addition to this, like I said, this is the least expensive one. It does not, unfortunately, accept 4K at 120 gigahertz per second at the current moment, so I'm expecting they to come up with an updated model. Like I said, most of these videos will be getting updated every 2 months as more TVs roll out, so you guys are definitely going to want to make sure you stay tuned for that. But it does support 60 gigahertz per second. So if you're not like, I just need 4K at 60 gigahertz per second, this is definitely the way to go. So it also supports VRR, which is pretty much allowing you to, that variable rate to get the TV smart enough to determine if there's fast-paced things happening on the TV. If there's not, then it just brings down the rate. If there is, it ups the rate for you guys. And it also comes with the automatic game mode that's going to determine if you're playing, that you'll be able to set it as well. And it comes with the EARC, which is pretty much the technology that allows you to get that full experience Dolby Atmos feel when you're playing games. At 1080p, you're going to be having an input lag of 28 milliseconds. At 4K HDR, you're going to have an input of 27 milliseconds. So it has a pretty good response time. I wouldn't recommend it like if you want to go pro. I definitely go tell you guys to pick up a monitor. Speaking of monitor, highly recommend you guys check out the video on the best monitors for the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox if you're looking to become more of a pro gamer. But overall, in general, if you guys just love enjoying your media, chilling, relaxing, playing games, and also enjoying Netflix, these are definitely the best TVs you could probably pick up right now. I do hope you guys found this video helpful and informative. If you have any additional questions regarding these TVs, let me know in the comment section down below. Enjoy any of the other videos that are popping right now on the screen. They're really good, really informative. Highly recommend you guys definitely check them out. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.